I'm Joelle Kabamba, and it's great to be here learning about reconciliation and First Nation people. I'm originally Congolese born, so African Australian Congolese. I've been in Australia for the past 30 plus years. And I find it really fascinating, even in our conversation today, as we talk about the history of First Nation people. Captain Cook being the person that had been portrayed as the one that discovered this land reminds me very well of, in my history in the Congo, we were taught San Diego, David Livingstone as the people that discover my nation, when in reality, my forefathers and mothers were there, living in communities and doing life. So I see the parallel there of history, how we need to reclaim history and be able to ensure that our next generation understands that we have an history that is very much alive and needs to be passed on to the next generation. Because I believe that every time when we do not share history, we lose the people and who we are as we head on into the future. I've experienced racism, and it's come in many shades. It has come because there's been position sometime. I had the experience, but they gave it to them because they were connected with the boss more than I was. And being a female and a woman, that was not given to me. And later on, it was explained why it was not given. It was said to me, I won't give it to you because of your background. School was also another way of, I spent a lot of my lunch hours in the library because I was called all kinds of different names. And in those days, there weren't a lot of African in the schoolyard. My family was probably the only one then. And so I still remember days of going to bed, falling asleep, crying about the color of my skin. When you're not accepted, for example, even just in a circle at a lunch break, but if you can take that, and which is something that I saw myself go through, but take that in terms of the city, the nation that you're living in, when you're not accepted, it's almost like you're not invited around the table to have that dinner. That, you as well, as much as anybody else needs to have. And so I found that a lot of the time, conversation with First Nation is that wanting to find a voice in a land that's theirs is a huge challenge,